So what are the coordinates at the midpoint of a line in a space? So if we say a line in a space, this is the line drawn on a 3-dimensional coordinate system. That is the line in a space. Now let's say we have a point in a space. Let's say a point. Let's say this is a point A, and that consists with the coordinates given as, let's say x1, comma y1. That should be comma y1, and comma, let's say z1. Let's say that is the case, and we have, let's say, another point within the same space, let's say given as a point B, and it consists of the coordinates given as, let's say x2, comma y2, let's say comma z2. Let's say this is the case. So now let's think of connecting the 2 points. So now what you have here is the line AB or line BA. And now assuming that we have a point in which is the center of the line AB. Let's say the point is given as, let's say, a point P. So now a point P is said to be a midpoint of a line AB. So how can it be able to have the coordinates at the point P if this is the case? So we use what you call a midpoint formula, which is given as, now should be the way we actually discussed about the midpoint of formula of a line in 2-dimensional coordinate system. It is the same way we should have to understand that way. So which means the coordinates at the point P should be a point P, or have to consist of the coordinates. So the coordinates will be given as, should be x1 plus x2 divided by 2, should be comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2, comma z1 plus, should be z2 divided by 2, and that should be that. So this is the midpoint formula for the actually a line in a space. And let's say we have a line, let's say nm. Let's say n consists of the coordinates given as 2, let's say -1, 5, and m consists with the coordinates given as 0, 4, let's say 7. What is the actual midpoint? What are the coordinates of the midpoint of the line nm? Now in this case, the midpoint formula will be given as, that should be, assuming that a point P is the midpoint of the line nm, it means we'll have a point P being given as, should be x1 plus x2 over 2, comma y1 plus y2 over 2 plus z1 plus z2 over 2. That's the coordinates at the center of the line actually nm. So in this case we'll have it as a 2 plus 0 over 2 comma -1 plus 4 over 2 comma into half 5 plus 7 over 2. That will be given as 1 comma, should be actually a 3 over 2, and that should be 6. So that is how you have to understand about the midpoint actually in a space, that is for the line in a space. So try to have the midpoints of the following, and that is, let's say we have 4, let's say 2, and let's say 0, 0, let's say 2. You should have the midpoint of a line with these coordinates. So it should be that. Let's say we have -4, 4, let's say comma 2, and we have, let's say -5, -12, let's say 0, should have the midpoint as well. So that's how you have to understand about the midpoint of a line in a space.